Okay, boss. Let's meet you. What's your name?
Nonye is my name.
Okay, and as an Arsenal fan, this season, describe this season in one word first. Let's start from there.
I would say it's personally mixed feelings because at the start of the season, honestly, my expectation, my want at the start of this season was for the team to make the Champions League. Fourth was the target for me. But at the halfway stage of the season, we were top. We went to the World Cup, there was the World Cup break, and then there was this enthusiasm amongst the Arsenal fans. Can we do it? Are we able to do it? Are we equipped to do it? And there was belief. Everyone had that belief because the team blew away everyone's expectations. And then, unfortunately, we were in a competition with a fantastic team, Manchester City. Honestly, to lose the league to Manchester City, Arsenal should not be ashamed of it. We had a fantastic season this season, and all we need to do is add one or two more very good players in key positions and we'll challenge next season, especially in midfield. Maybe in defense also because the loss of Saliba was crucial this season. After Saliba left, Holding really couldn't get his act together. And if you look at the performance of the team, especially when it comes to the goals conceded after Saliba left, it was appalling. I'm honestly happy with the team. I'm happy with the place where we are. And I'm optimistic that next season will be a fantastic season. At least, even if we don't get the league, at least a trophy because we deserve it.
Of course, what's been your most outstanding Arsenal player this season?
The most outstanding Arsenal player, it's really a tough one. But I would still go with Saka. I just got to, I saw the stats. Saka has started, I think, the last. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not.
Two games.
He has started about 50-something consecutive league games. So we're talking about every single league game of the season. So he's not only a fantastic player, he's a player that is durable. He's a player that you can rely on. He's going to be there. He's not a player that gets injured. So these are the kind of players we want. In the past, we've had great players, but these are players that you really can't trust. They are here today, they're injured tomorrow. But Saka is durable. He's a fantastic player, and if you look at the numbers, his numbers have been consistently increasing. Goals, assists over the past couple of seasons, and he's only going to get better. He's a young man. He's only going to get better. We're happy he has signed a new deal, and the sky is the limit for this young man.
What moment is your best moment for the season? When you look at all the games, home and away, which particular game will you pinpoint and say, this game was my best game
For the season.
for the season?
Permit me to mention two games, not one. When it comes to raw emotion and passion, the best moment of the season by far for me was the last-minute goal by Reece Nelson against Bournemouth. I just couldn't believe what happened. It was an explosion of joy for me. And because I'm biased, and because of my hatred for Manchester United, and because of the fact that I was live in the stadium on that day, beating Manchester United was also a fantastic moment for me. So those two.
Which player do you want to see in Arsenal next season?
Moises Caicedo. And if we can, Declan Rice. I like those two at Arsenal. I think with the loss of Granit Xhaka, we really need to shore up the midfield. And quite frankly, I'm not sure Jorginho is the man to get that job done. He can be there as a squad player. Look at Manchester City. Look at the teams that we're competing against. They have the squad depth is unbelievable. So we need to have that fantastic squad depth to be able to challenge. Because we're in the Champions League, we're in the league, we're in the FA Cup, and Arsenal should have this mentality of going for all titles, not let's forget about the FA Cup and only concentrate. No. We should be going for every single game, every single trophy available. That should be our target, and we need a good squad, a big squad to be able to do that. And I think Moises Caicedo, Declan Rice, and one defender, because I'm sure we're going to be releasing Rob Holding. One defender, one solid defender, and yeah, we should be ready to go.
How far do you see Arsenal going in the Champions League next season?
I see us not getting the quarterfinals. I believe we would be good enough to get out of the league stage, and then if we're able to get a favorable draw in the last I think it's last 16, I see us in the quarterfinals. And once you get to the quarterfinals, it's anybody's game. You can go all the way. Look at Inter Milan. Nobody gave Inter a chance, but Inter in the final now, and if they have a good game in the final, who knows? It's possible. It's football. Anything can happen. You know?
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.